2, 1.
Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel. So today I will be showing you guys how I get my curls. So right now my wig is already wavy, so now I'm going to use my hot comb. So I'm just going to make sure that my roots is very smoothed out, so you guys will see it'll be very flat. Okay, so I'm just going to start from the very root and then just kind of easily come like towards the middle, like I'm just moving my T-pin, so I'm just trying to make sure I get the root, especially in the front, so it won't look bulky. So as you guys can see how I kind of like smooth the hair out at the top. And I think that's one of the key points of like wearing wigs, is make sure that you have a hot comb, because you don't want it to look so bulky like it just came straight out the box, because you have to fix up your units, you know. So if you want to look very sexy, you know, very nice, it's best to just have that hot comb for you. So I had already curled this hair in the beginning, but I just wanted to show you guys, like I said from my previous video, I had showed you guys how to do the band, the elastic band, to lay your lace front down so it won't be sticking out or showing your cap underneath. So I'm just smoothing it out. Okay, so now I'm back, so I'm just going to use my one curl and my flexi rod. And if you do use a one curl, please have a glove, because I have burnt myself. Okay, so I had dropped it, so I had to make sure it didn't catch on fire, the one curl. So I have my paddle brush, so I'm just going to make sure that all the strands are evenly brushed out and it's not tangled, so you guys can see the hair. It's very pretty and wavy. I love this Naked Nature by Shake and Go. This is still the same hair that I have been wearing for probably almost a month now. So I just was showing you guys that you can also curl this unit, the Naked Nature, which I had wore it straight and then I had wet it and it waved up, but you can also curl it. And you can also dye it, but I did not dye it because I just like the natural color on this unit. Okay, so I'm just brushing out the hair evenly, small sections. And I'm just going to use this one curl, and I'm just going to just like kind of twist it around. Hair kept getting in the way and I had to keep doing it over and over. I brushed it out because the hair is so thick. I did have my clip, if you guys can see at the top, my hair clip to separate the hair, but it still just kind of getting in the way. So I'm just keep doing it over and over. But I kind of got it, I think, at the end. And I was just trying to at least show you guys how I did the curling part. And then I kind of drop it into my hand. And then I kind of hold it. And then I just let it drop. As you guys can see, that's how I get the curl. So I'm just going to use this other little clip and just move the hair to the side. So now I'm going to get my flexi rod, as you guys can see, and I kind of bend it at the top so I can fold it. So I'm just going to wrap around just like I did the same way with the one curl, but I'm just going to wrap it tighter. So I'm just making sure that the other hair is not caught onto this hair as I'm wrapping it neatly around the flexi rod as tight as possible as I can. And also make sure you also, when you get towards the end, make sure you have that tuck under, so when you do take the curls loose, it won't be straight ends. Alright, so I have folded that with bent one at the top and then at the bottom, flexi rods. Okay, it's not perfect, but I'm just making sure that it can stay in place, it can hold, and I'm just going to do the same method again so you guys can have, you know, a better concept of this. Okay, so as you guys can see that I am wrapping the hair around the one curl, and I'm going to drop it into my hand and I'm going to hold it in place. I'm just going to hold it for a little bit and then I'm just going to let it drop. And as you guys can see, that's how I achieved the curl. And then to keep the curl is I use the flexi rod, and I just bent it at the root. So I just wrap the hair around the flexi rod as tight as possible as I can. And I also found that this is a easier way to do because it helps hold that heat, and it gives it a bouncy curl, which you guys will see at the end of this video. And also, when you wrap the hair towards the end, make sure that you have it kind of wrapped, like bent in the flexi rod, if that makes sense, because when you unravel, like undo the curls, you don't want your ends to be straight. And trust and believe that has happened to me before, and I'll have to go back and use the one curl to have the curl at the end. And I had a difficult time of using this clip because it kept sliding out, so I just had to keep doing it like twice, so you know, to keep the hair out the way. So you guys can see how I do the hair section by section. So I'm moving the clip, and then now I'm just going to turn and face it towards the camera and brush out and detangle it, and you guys will see my next video. Hello guys, I'm back. So I let this the roller stay overnight, so to keep that heat, to keep the curls bouncy, if that makes sense, so I can have those beautiful tight curls. So I'm just removing the elastic band. So now I'm just going to take one of the flexi rods and I'm going to unravel. And I had a hard time because I think the back of the wig is more, I don't know, I don't want to say thicker, but I just had a very hard time. And I just slowly kind of unraveled. Just unraveling the hair. Because I thought I was going to mess it up, but I didn't. I just took my time and I just worked with the unit. So you guys going to see more how I unraveled. So it just, like it was tangled to the flexi rod. Like it was very attached to the flexi rod. Did not want to unravel. So I just had to easily move it down. And that's how the rest of the curls came out to be when I unraveled the hair from the flexi rod. So the front part of the wig was very easy. I didn't have no problems. It was just the back portion. So now I'm just unraveling the front. As you guys can see, that how my curls came out to be. And you don't see no straight ends. It's all curled. You see how bouncy and body the wig have with the curls. So now I'm unraveling the opposite side of the wig, well, of the unit, and as you guys can see the curls. And you see how smoothly that came out to be. This was probably one of the easiest styles that I probably have done, but it took some work, but I didn't mind doing it because I wanted something different. I wanted to achieve that look. So I just took my time and I just did it in small portions. I want to do it in real smaller portions, and it probably would have looked like perm rod kind of type of curls, but I just wanted to do this first and see how I like it. As you guys can see, you see how the curls is really bouncy. Now I'm going to use my Isha rosemary oil. I'm sorry if I pronounced the name wrong, but I'm just going to take a little bit of the oil. I'm just going to put it there on my finger. And I'm just going to just rub them together. So it just helps me to separate the hair more easily. So once I separate it, it won't frizz up or tangle once I'm doing it. And I love doing this part because you get the full look of the curls once you separate it. And once again, I did this curl on wet and wavy hair, so it looks more natural because of the texture. Wow, you see, have body to it. It is so pretty. So I'm just easily making sure unraveling the hair section by section, making sure it's no frizziness. As you guys see the body of the curls. So I'm doing the opposite side. I always have a problem doing this side because it just don't want to do right, but it was very satisfying, but it's not like I want on the opposite side. It had more of a tighter curl and body. This one kind of had like more of a looser curl, but I made it work. So I'm just easily just unraveling, separating the curls. I'm sorry. And just take your time because you don't want to rush doing something and then it's kind of tangled up and it's not what you desired it to be. Okay, and I'm gonna get ready to put on my unit so you guys can see. Okay, so I have my unit on and I have the elastic band because I have used the Even lace spray, which is for sensitive skin. So that's why I have the elastic band on, so it can melt the lace. So right now I'm just going over my roots with the hot comb to make sure that it is flat and it is look natural as possible. Trust me, you don't want your roots to look so, how I can say, kind of humpy like, or bulky in other words. You want it to look as natural as possible. But look at these beautiful curls. They are beautiful. I worked it so hard to achieve these curls. But now you guys see how I achieved the curls. All you need is a flexi rod and a one curl. And that's it. So I'm just still just trying to get my roots together to make it flat as possible. And the hot comb is by the company Hot and Hotter. If you guys want to get this one, and it's really lightweight and It's not metal, it's more kind of like plastic light, but I really like this one. It's more easier for me and convenient because it's not heavy and it's really light. And I think I'm getting to my desired liking of laying my roots as flat as possible. So ladies, if you're looking for a hot comb, I would suggest this one is the best one, and it's by the company Hot and Hotter, and you can find this at your local beauty supply store. You can use it any kind. You can use Golden Hot as well, but this one is my preference. And thank you guys so much for watching my YouTube channel as always. So please guys, stay tuned to see more of my results of this hair at the end of this video. Please like, share, and subscribe if you care, and hit that notification bell. I hope you guys enjoyed watching my content, and I hope you guys like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and also follow me on my Instagram page, and all the information will be here at the end of this video. So yes, so guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.